Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my sixth lesson of D3 chapter number 1 exercise 1E, that is about the sketches of quadratic graph. This lesson is equally important for D2, D3 students and the students who are going to appear in their O-level examinations, because this is one of the important concepts of your O-level examination. Students, in this lesson we will be learning how to sketch the graph of the quadratic function when the quadratic function is already given in the factorized form by hit and trial method or midterm breakage method. In this class we'll be discussing question number 1D part, and the question says that we have to sketch the graph of y equals to minus x minus 1 and x plus 6. Recall my previous lesson, because lessons of mathematics are integrated with each other. If one lesson and one connection and link is weak, the other lesson will also be weak. And for better understanding of new lesson, it's really important to have the good grasp on the previous lesson. So the first step that we have to observe, we have to visualize from the given question is that whether the curve will have the opening upward or downward, and what will tell us that the curve will have the opening upward or downward, that is the sign of the coefficient of the square term. As the sign of the coefficient of the square term is negative, so what we will be saying that the curve will have the opening downward and it will have the maximum point. This is the visualization, this is the imagination, and you have to do it in your mind. And for sketching, you know that we need the x-intercepts, y-intercepts, minimum or maximum point, and the line of symmetry. And for that we need to perform and show some working. So let's move to the working space. For the step 1 is done. For step 2, for x-intercepts, what we have to do, we have to put y equals to 0 in the given equation. Put y equals to 0 in equation 1. We must have to give such references so that examiner can understand our message easily. And when I'm putting x equals to 0, equation will take the form 0 equals to x minus 1 into x plus 6, and now it can be written in the form minus x minus 1 into x plus 6 equals to 0, and then minus sign will be moving towards 0, and 0 over minus 1 will be 0, and then I will have x minus 1 and x plus 6. This portion of the solution of the question is similar to D2 chapter number 5 exercise 5A. So you should have the good command on D2 as well. Then we have to apply either our condition, either x minus 1 equals to 0 or x plus 6 equals to 0. This will give me x equals to 1 or x equals to minus 6. Now whatever working our values of x we are getting, we have to write them in form of the point. So one of the point is suppose a 1 with 0, and the other point is b minus 6 with 0. X intercepts are done, and then what we have to do for y intercept, we have to put x equals to 0 in given equation. So when I'm putting x equals to 0 in given equation, 0 minus 1 into 0 plus 6, and this is minus 1 into positive 6, minus multiplied by minus. Do not forget the role and rule of integers. This is 6. So the third point that I have to mark is C. It's your choice, whatever name you want to give, but this point will be 0 with 6, and yx value is 0. The point is on y-axis, so x value will be 0. And then after finding the intercepts, what we have to do, we have to find the equation of line of symmetry. equation of line of symmetry, So recall my previous lesson that how to find the equation of line of symmetry. Equation of line of symmetry is midway or half or in between both x-intercepts. So in order to get equation of line of symmetry, what we have to do, we have to add up both x-intercepts and make them half, minus 5 by 2 or minus 2.5. So x equals to minus 2.5 is the line of symmetry, okay, for this question. And let me block this answer. And now what is the role of the line of symmetry? Okay, the role of line of symmetry is that it will be helping us in finding the maximum point. So maximum point, and what is telling us about maximum or minimum point? That is the sign of the coefficient of the square term. Now y equals to minus x minus 1 into x plus 6. Okay, now what I have to do, I have to replace x equals to minus 5 by 2 or minus 2.5 minus 5 by 2 minus 1 and minus 5 by 2 plus 6. I will be working with fraction because this question can come in paper 1 where calculators are not allowed. Minus 5 minus 2 and into 2 again will be the LCM, minus 5 plus 12, and this will give me minus 7 by 2 into 12 minus 7 is again 7 by 2, 49 by 4, and 49 divided by 4, 4 tens are is 4 tens are 4 11s are 4 12s are 48, 12 whole 1 by 4, 12 whole 1 by 4 or 12.25. Okay, and now let me write down the maximum point. Maximum point is minus 2.5 and 12.25, and it's a turn to sketch the curve now. Okay, let's go to this sketch part. And first of all, I have to mark x-intercepts. X-intercepts are 1 with 0, so one of the point will be coming at this place and the other is minus 6 with 0. This is a place for the second point. And then I have to mark y-intercept, that is 0 with 6, and then the line of symmetry is coming at minus 2.5. It has to be, it is right in between 2 and 3. This is the sketch, but even then we will try to give the best impact of the graph. Okay, minus 2.5. Okay, this is the line of symmetry, and then we have to mark the maximum point, minus 2.5 and 12.5. 12.25 will be little up. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to join these all points with the help of a smooth curve. Okay, in the beginning go with light hand, and if you feel you are getting the best situation, then you have to please confirm this part. And for this part especially, I will be asking it to my students that in the beginning you can go with pencil, and afterwards you have to give your answer with the perfect permanent pen. But before that, first of all, you have to be, because there has to be no fluctuations. If the curve is going out of routine, then you have to remove that, and please give a very good formation of the U-shaped curve. It has to be U-shaped curve. And after that, if you feel and you are satisfied, then you can make it with permanent pen. I hope when I will be making it with pen, it will be giving me good impact. Okay, let me rub this portion so that I can make it little more smooth. It has to be smooth and it has to go in one flow. Okay, yes. So the other thing that we have to observe is that this is 2.5 and 1, 2 and 3, 3.5 units on this side, and 1, 2 and 3, 3.5 units on this side. So please now I hope this is okay, and now you can please use your permanent pen and draw the curve. I hope you are clear that how to sketch the graph of quadratic functions with the help of the intercepts and 6-point summary. These 6-point summaries will be helping you in understanding the sketches of the quadratic graph. After sketching, you must have to label all important parts of the graph. Let me go smooth. My graph is going a little out of routine, so I hope this is okay, and then let me make it little more smooth. Okay, yes, and then it's the time to mark the line of symmetry as well with permanent pen. Line of symmetry with permanent pen, and the labeling time. This is the point A, B, minus 6 with 0, and this is A, 1 with 0, and this is C, 0 with 6. Line of symmetry is coming at minus 2.5, and the maximum point, this is the maximum point. Maximum point is coming at minus 2.5 and 12.25, and then finally the labeling of the curve. And this is y equals to minus x minus 1 into x plus 6. I hope you are clear about today's class. For next difficulty level, please catch me in the next class. Watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.